All right. Me personally, like I don't have a problem with either or, but they seem to have a problem with me not with me going away, like leaving them. You know what I mean? Like,
Why did you leave your first baby father?
oh man, you gonna go there? Home wreck. He was a home wreck. Like it was a wreck. It was a mess. From playing to physical shit. You know what I mean? Like everything was
You said
just
from playing, like playing.
playing me, cheating on me.
How much times did he cheat on you?
We can't go there. My pussy must be trapped. Well, it was at that time. I had no experience. You know. I
So
can't
you
blame
you
him.
you blame yourself for him cheating.
Facts. I was a youngin', yo. I
I never
mean,
heard that before. You really blame? How old were you when you were with him?
I was with him since I was a teenager.
How old?
He was my first everything since I was like 13, and I was with him until
And he was
my
older than you?
yeah.
By how many years?
Stop it. Let's leave that right there.
No.
He was older. I'm into younger guys now. That's crazy, right? To flip the story, like after you're older,
How
like
many years was he older?
he was. I don't want to say.
Why? Cause
My son's father's older than him. He was 6 years older than me, and my son's father's older than him. Like he is, yeah, older than you know.
so your first child's father was 19.
When we met, yeah, when we met, not when we had the baby.
When you had the baby, what age?
A few years later.
15.
Yeah. Damn, yo, you just gave my age out like that.
So the thing
Let's
is,
do the math. I was kidding. Are you gonna sit there and calculate?
so the thing is that he. Do you look at it? Hispanic women. Let me go there because I used to have a problem with Hispanic women saying the word nigga until recently. Until recently that that was a big thing for me. Hispanics in general until because when I was young, a lot of people that was Dominican or Puerto Rican didn't identify themselves as black. They didn't really, and I felt that word was only a word for black people to use because that's what we were called, and we changed that word to a word of endearment. And then we had an Asian guy up here named China Mac who said that, because he used the word before and he stopped, but he said that he feel it's a culture thing. A lot of people how they grew up and stuff like that. So we have, I'm indifferent. I mean, I don't feel that way anymore. I don't feel that way anymore about Hispanics saying the word nigga, but I remember me feeling that way before. But I'm jumping off subject. As far as Hispanic women, a lot of them at a young age tend to deal with older men. Now with this whole R. Kelly stuff going on or whatever, do you look back and are you mad at your child's father for being 19 and dealing with a 13-year-old or
Nah.
being
I lied about my
21
age.
and being dealing with a 15-year-old where she could have been incarcerated?
Nah, I'm not mad at him. Why? I mean, it was my choice. I've always been responsible for the choices I've made. And I mean, yeah, maybe he was like not giving me good advice that he could have probably gave me because he was older, but
Respect.
you know what I mean? But nah.
So you don't hold him accountable.
Hell no.
I respect that. So you
Mm-mm.
don't look at him anyway because
Nah. Cause
so
I
if your
mean,
daughter
I
was
told them I was older. Anyways,
no, no you didn't.
I did. I lied about my age.
You end up telling him your real age. Just cut it out.
Trust me, it was like almost a year down the line. I told him my real age.
Okay. But he was in
Literally.
love already.
That's it. He was bagged. Yeah. Anyways,
So you allowed your daughter to deal with an older guy at the age of 13.
if that's her choice, I can't tell her who to. You know what I mean? My daughter will make. I trust her to make the right choices.
Respect.
You know.
So you wouldn't have felt the way.
Mm-mm.
Do you think it's a culture thing that a lot of, like I said,
Maybe a lot of people like to live by standards. I don't even look back on how. If I were to look back on how my mom lived her life and my grandmother and my aunt, which is the three ladies that I look up to, I would have never had two different baby fathers, like you said. You know, I would have been with the first person that I ever met, which is why I took so much shit from the first person I ever met. But then after that relationship, I was naive. I was young.
and you say he was abusive and stuff sometimes?
He was.
And what?
I didn't have a fault in that. I never had any fault because I don't cross boundaries. You know what I mean? I know how to respect a man.